Hey everyone! So the Golden Globe nominations are just a few days away, so it's that time of the year again where I thought I'd just give you the rundown of my predictions for who I think we're going to see nominated. Just want to take a moment to acknowledge how raspy and croaky I sound right now. Yeah, I've been a little bit under the weather recently, but thankfully I'm through the thick of it. But if I sound a little weird or different today, it's just because I've been a bit unwell. It always seems to hit me at the exact time every year because I was sick last year when I did my predictions for the Golden Globes 2023. But yeah, I'm going to brave through it for you guys. I'm going through all 15 categories on the Awards Expert app. As always, guys, if you don't have the Awards Expert app, it's designed by Brother Bro from the Oscar Expert channel. It's fantastic. You can fill in all your predictions there. There's a nice community there. You can compare your predictions to other people. So yeah, download it. It's free. It's great. Do it. If you guys are new to my channel, I do make a lot of award season content, a lot of deep dive discussions, analysis, and prediction videos, and all things related to the Oscars and award season. So yeah, that type of content is your jam. Please do consider hitting that little subscribe button, help me get to my end of year goal of 10,000 subscribers. Or you can help my channel out by simply leaving me some of your Golden Globe predictions in that comment section down below, or by hitting the little like button. Simple as that. So yeah, I'm just gonna go through all the categories as they're listed on the Awards Expert app. The first one is Best Picture in a Drama category. So yeah, with the Golden Globes, we've got two Best Picture categories, one for drama and one for comedy/musical. And the thing with the Golden Globes is they are pretty reliable at giving us an idea of what we're gonna see nominated for Best Picture at the Oscars as well, particularly in the drama category. Like the last 2 years, all 6 films that were nominated at Best Picture Drama at the Globes went on to be nominated at the Oscars for Best Picture, and the year before that, all 5 of them, back when it was 5, not 6, they were all nominated for Best Picture Drama. The Golden Globes went on to be nominated at the Oscars as well, okay? So, yeah, you have to sort of think whatever the Golden Globes are going to nominate for drama is probably going to be in our Best Picture lineup. Maybe not 6 out of 6, might be 5 out of 6 this year, but yeah, you kind of have to go what you think is going to be nominated for Best Picture, particularly in this category. So yeah, the obvious ones in this category for me are The Brutalist and Conclave, okay? They're definitely in here. I'm going to put Sing Sing in because that's been doing quite well recently. Doom Part 2, I'm feeling like, yeah, I'm going to put that in here. I feel pretty confident on that. Nickel Boys, and the 6th spot is where it gets a little tricky because there's a few options here. There's A Complete Unknown, there's Gladiator 2, there's Blitz, The Room Next Door, The Seed of the Sacred Fig. There's no rule now saying that foreign language films can't be nominated at the Golden Globes. So yeah, will they go for something a little out there? My instinct is telling me it's going to be either A Complete Unknown or Gladiator 2. And I kind of want to go with Gladiator 2 just because I feel like it's had a little bit more time to propagate, and I think a lot of people still liked Gladiator 2, even though A Complete Unknown is still liked. I just don't know, has A Complete Unknown had enough time to like really be seen by enough people? I don't know. That's the tough thing. It's been quite a late release, whereas Gladiator 2's been out slightly longer, and even though it's not as beloved as maybe Wicked is, it's still one half of the Glicked cinematic phenomenon this year, so I'm gonna go against the grain. Most people are predicting A Complete Unknown for the 6th spot. I'm gonna go with Gladiator 2. So yeah, moving on to the next category, which is Best Picture, Musical or Comedy. Okay, so yeah, again, you want to kind of predict the films that you think are going to be showing up for Best Picture at the Oscars, but again, with comedy/musical, there's a bit more flexibility here. Often you see a nice little surprise here, and obviously there's only 10 slots at the Oscars, so we're not going to get all 6. It's very unlikely we're going to get all 6 from the comedy musical category. I'm going to put in Nora at number 1. Yeah, it's my favorite film of the year, so I'm putting it at number 1. Might be a little biased, but that's just me. Then Wicked makes a lot of sense. It's just been doing so well recently as well. It got Film of the Year from NBR. A Real Pain, I think, is going to get into Best Picture of the Oscars, so I'm putting it at number 3. Then the last 3 spots is where it gets a little bit more interesting. Emilia Perez seems to be like a popular choice for people. I'm not as confident on Emilia Perez. Emilia Perez is the one I'm the most wobbliest on this year. Like, I see why people like it. I see why people don't like it as well. Like, I'm someone so planted in the middle. I can see it going either way. I really don't know which way it's going to go for Emilia Perez this year. It could be one of those films that gets championed by certain awards groups more than others, and yeah, will the Globes go for it? Perhaps. Like, they have expanded their membership to like 310 members now. It's a lot more international now, and you feel like they probably would gravitate towards the more, you know, international filmmakers as well. Should get a bit of representation here. So Emilia Perez does make sense. Yeah, I'm just a little trepidatious at the minute. But yeah, I feel like, yeah, it is a musical. I know we have Wicked in there representing the musicals in the comedy musical category, but yeah, I feel like we might get a second one in there. So, do I put it in? if I do, what do I not put in? That's the question though. Because like we've got The Substance, we've got Challenges, we've got Hitman. These are all films that I feel like will be really liked by the Hollywood Foreign Press Association. So it's like, what do I not put in? I have to like either leave out The Substance, Challenges, Hitman, or Emilia Perez. And that is brutal. That is brutal to decide. And there's also Saturday Night as well. Jesus. Okay, what do I think has a good chance of getting into Best Picture at the Oscars? Oh, this is tough because I really want to keep The Substance, Challenges, and Hitman in there. Those three are some of my favorite films of the year. But will they really snub Emilia Perez? I just don't know if they will. And I could see Jacques Audiard getting into Best Director, so it makes sense to keep Emilia Perez in. So yeah, I am. I'm gonna put The Substance in here because I have a feeling that Coralie Farger is gonna be nominated for Best Director at the Globes as well. So I want to keep her in. Well, The Substance in here for Best comedy/musical. So yeah, I'm gonna keep The Substance in here. It's just, do I put Challenges in, you know, the sexy tennis movie of 2024 from Luca Guadagnino, or do I go with Hitman, the delightful rom-com of the year? They're both such joyful, crowd-pleasing movies, but I guess Challenges has made more money and more of an impact, because yeah, at least Challenges had a distribution rather than just going straight to Netflix with Hitman. It breaks my heart to leave Hitman out, but I'm going to put Challenges in here and leave Hitman on the outside looking in. I would love to see Hitman show up here. I would rather see Hitman in here than Emilia Perez. Sorry about it to all you Emilia Perez stans, but yeah, I loved Hitman, and yeah, I feel like it's such a Golden Globes movie, but yeah, they do tend to go with what's popular, and yeah, while Hitman has certainly been well received, it just feels like the other movies have had bigger distribution, been seen by more people, and have just made a bit more noise really in the grand scheme of things. So yeah, my my six are for Best Picture Musical Comedy at the Globes: Anora, Wicked, A Real Pain, Emilia Perez, The Substance, and Challenges, with Hitman and Saturday Night on the outside looking in. Okay, so next up is Best Director. So I'm gonna go with Sean Baker for Anora, Brady Corbett for The Brutalist, Denis Villeneuve for Dune Part 2. I think we are gonna see at least one female nominated here. So I'm gonna put Coralie Farger in for the Substance, because yeah, that movie has just made such a massive cultural impact this year. And yeah, even I know it's a body horror film, but I just think the Globes are gonna be cool. I think I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna take the plunge and say that she's getting in here. I hope she does. And then, yeah, I'm gonna put Edward Berger in for Conclave. And then the question is, what do I put in at 6? Do I go with Jacques Audiard for Emilia Perez? Do I go with John M. Chu for Wicked? Ramel Ross for Nickel Boys? Ridley Scott for Gladiator, Greg Quaidar for Sing Sing, Luca Guadagnino for Challenges. Ooh, it's tough. It is tough, because typically the Golden Globes don't actually nominate a lot of films in foreign languages for Best Director. So, I mean, Justin Trier didn't get in last year for Anatomy of a Fall for directing. But yeah, are they going to do that to Jacques Audiard for Emilia Perez? There's a chance. The thing is, John M. Chu was announced by the National Board Review as the Best Director of the Year, which I know raised a lot of eyebrows, but does that mean something? Is he actually going to get in at the Globes maybe? With 6 slots, and given the success of Wicked, there's a chance it very well could. Yeah, Ramel Ross just won Best Director at the Gotham Awards a few nights ago, so I've got, yeah, all these new bits of information, like toying with my predictions here for the Golden Globes. Oh, this is tough, because I did have Jacques Audiard in here for my 6th spot, but given everything that's happened with Wicked recently, it just feels like so much more the movie of the moment, and I could see John M. Chu just trumping Jacques Audiard. They're both musical movies, but Wicked is just a bit more mainstream than Emilia Perez. Okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm probably gonna regret this, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna actually put John M. Chu in my 6th spot for Wicked, squeezing Jacques Audiard out. Yeah, that's just based on the fact that very rarely do the foreign language films actually get nominated for Best Director at the Golden Globes. So yeah, I'm gonna have to live with that decision if I'm wrong, but yeah, we'll find out in a couple days. Okay, so next up we have Best Actress, and at the Golden Globes, you have to remember with the 2 leading acting categories, it's like Best Picture, okay? They divide it into Best Actress in a Drama and Best Actress in a Comedy/Musical, okay? So there's 2 categories, okay, just like Best Picture at the Golden Globes. So yeah, there are more chances to be nominated in the lead actor and actress categories than there are supporting, but we'll get onto that later. So yeah, with Best Actress, yeah, for drama, sorry, I put in Angelina Jolie at number 1, yeah, because Maggie Madison's not here, she's comedy musical, so she makes the most sense. Marianne Jean-Baptiste just won Best Actress at the New York Film Critics Circle, so I bumped her up to number 2. Then I've got Saoirse Ronan for The Outrun, just because she's Saoirse Ronan. I know The Outrun's not as strong as a movie overall, but I don't know, Saoirse Ronan is just so beloved, so I can still see her getting in. Then Baby Girl seems to be doing quite well right now, and Nicole Kidman's a lot of people's number 2 on the community tab, so I'm gonna put her in at number 4. And then last 2 spots, do I go for both of the girls from The Room Next Door, like Tilda Swinton and Julianne Moore? Will they just do that, you know, do the double nomination? Could happen. Again, I feel like Tilda Swinton gives the stronger performance in that movie. Like, don't get me wrong, Julianne Moore is fantastic in that film, but, you know, she just is reliable, she delivers. But I just felt like there was so much more dramatic weight to Tilda Swinton's role. Like, there's a lot more to work with because she's the tragic figure of the story. Do I give it? I'm going to put Tilda Swinton in at number 5. Do I want to give Julianne Moore the 6th spot? I don't know. Like, part of me wants to go a bit rogue here and, like, give it to Pamela Anderson. I've not even seen The Last Showgirl yet. It's one of the last few movies I haven't seen this year. I've not seen the movie, but it just feels like if Pamela Anderson's gonna show up anywhere, it would be the Golden Globes, because I don't think she's getting nominated at the Oscars, sorry. But given everything that she's been through in her career, and this revival that she's had, this sort of renaissance, and I've not seen the movie again, but apparently this is, you know, the performance of her career thus far. Maybe she's earned enough clout and respect for this role that, you know, people say, well, let's acknowledge Pamela Anderson. Also, I've just noticed a lot of people are predicting Fernando Torres here at the Golden Globes, and I've still not seen it. I'm still here. I've not seen that. I've not seen The Last Showgirl, and it's really hard to, like, you know, pick people for performances that you've not seen the performance of yet. Do I go with Fernando Torres, who's highly respected, or do I go with Pamela Anderson because she kind of has that sort of, like, comeback narrative? Oh, it's tough. It's tough, I say. The community is saying Fernando Torres is more likely. Do I go with the community? I don't know. I'm just gonna do what I feel like doing. I'm gonna put in Pamela Anderson number 6. So yeah, Angelina Jolie, Marianne Jean-Baptiste, Saoirse Ronan, Nicole Kidman, Tilda Swinton, and Pamela Anderson are my 6 for Best Actress Drama. Okay, cool. Then let's go to Best Actress, Musical, or Comedy. So yeah, number 1, which for, I think there's a lot of people, Maggie Madison. Yep, she's most people's number 1. Followed by Cynthia Erivo, who I am going to put in here, but I'm going to put Demi Moore in at number 2 first. So yeah, Maggie Madison, Demi Moore for The Substance. Just, yeah. She's been popping up a lot of places, Demi Moore. She's actually doing quite well. Don't want to buy into it too much because I still feel like she's going to be the absolute shocker on Oscars morning, like just being snubbed. Everyone's hoping it'll happen, but I'm still petrified it's not going to happen for Demi Moore, and I'd love to see it happen for her. I do think she's getting at the Globes though. I feel like there's just more space for her there, and I feel like she has a pretty good chance as well. So yeah, Maggie Madison, Demi Moore, Cynthia Erivo. Then I'm going to put in Amy Adams for Night Bitch, just because she is highly respected. She's done well at the Globes before. She has won before for Big Eyes. So yeah, I feel like she has a lot of respect in those circles. So even the Night Bitch wasn't like hugely successful. It just got released here in the UK, by the way, yesterday. And like there's been absolutely no marketing for it. Like it's just sort of, you know, been quietly released, just like a fart in a windstorm. So it's not made any noise, this movie, whatsoever in the UK. So, but I still feel like Amy Adams will get in. So I'm putting her in at number 4. Then number 5 and 6, who have we got? So we've got Carla Sofia Gascon, Zendaya, June Squibb. Carla Sofia Gascon makes the most sense, I guess, because Amelia Perez, I am putting in for Best Musical, and she is the titular character. But I don't know, June Squibb just kind of feels like a Golden Globes thing. I kind of do want to put her in. I just watched Thelma a few nights ago, and yeah, she was so charming and lovely in that. Maybe it just, again, like Pamela Anderson, it feels like the type of performance they would nominate at the Globes. So, I'm gonna be silly. I'm gonna put June Squibb in just for lols. See what happens. I don't know. I want to see it happen. And then last, I'm gonna give to Carla Sofia Gascon because yeah, Emilia Perez has made so much noise this year. Even though I'm not the craziest fan of the movie, she is still fantastic in it. Carla Sofia Gascon, she absolutely deserving of a nomination. So yeah, putting it in at number 6. But yeah, we might see Zendaya show up here. Adriana Arjona is listed here, like number 9 right now, which is funny because she's probably more supporting actress, I'd say. Like, she'd be stronger there, but who knows? All right, so next up we have Best Actor in a Drama. This one feels quite easy to me. Like, I'm looking at the Community tab, and yeah, the top 6 I literally agree with. So maybe not in the same order, but yeah, I'm going Adrian Brody for The Brutalist, Ray Fiennes for Conclave, Colman Domingo for Sing Sing. In fact, actually, no, I'm going to put Colman Domingo in at number 2 because he just won at the Gotham Awards for Best Lead Performance 2 days ago. So yeah, Adrian Brody, Colman Domingo, Ray Fiennes, Timothée Chalamet for A Complete Unknown, Daniel Craig for Queer, and then Sebastian Stan for The Apprentice, yeah. All the other choices below that, I just don't see a lot of passion for. Like, Paul Mescal for Gladiator 2 is 7th, but a lot of people say he's miscast in that movie, so I don't really see that happening unless he just gets in because he's the charming man of Paul Mescal with a delightful Irish accent, who knows. Then there's Kingsley Ben-Adir for One Love. That movie came and went and nobody really cares about it. But who knows, maybe it could show up. John David Washington for The Piano Lesson, acting for The Back Row, meh. I loved Andrew Garfield in We Live in Time, but it's just, I don't know if it's got enough love behind it. Nicholas Hoult in Juror Number 2, great, just movie kind of came and went. Cillian Murphy, Small Things Like These I've not seen, so yeah, the top 6 I feel pretty confident with. Adrian Brody, Ray Fiennes, Colman Domingo, Timothée Chalamet, Daniel Craig, and Sebastian Stan. But yeah, do let me know in the comment section below. Is there someone else we should be watching out for in Best Actor? How are we doing so far? Enjoying my predictions? Enjoying the video? If you are, do help support my video and my channel by hitting a little like button for me, guys. And do let me know some of your Golden Globe predictions in the comment section down below. And if you want to help me reach my any goal of getting to 10,000 subscribers, go ahead and click that little subscribe button for me, okay? It really does help. All right. Should we get back to it? Okay, so next up we have Best Actor in a Musical or Comedy. And I actually quite like this category because I don't know if we're actually going to see any of these predictions show up at the Oscars. There's a chance maybe one of them might, but it doesn't seem very likely. So this seems like the best place for these men to be acknowledged anywhere over awards season. And I'm so glad to see that in the Community tab that Glenn Powell is most people's number 1 for this category. Performances in rom-coms don't often get acknowledged at the Oscars, so it's nice to see Glenn Powell might be acknowledged somewhere, that being the Golden Globes. So yeah, I put him at number 1. I put Jesse Eisenberg in at number 2 because A Real Pain is doing very well, and Kieran Culkin's like the front runner for Best Supporting Actor, but more on him shortly. I've got Hugh Grant in at the number 3 for Heretic. What a fantastic career best performance from him in that film, and I think the Globes will go for it. I've also got Gabriel LaBelle in for Saturday Night in at number 4. Yeah, I feel like he's probably going to be the underrepresentation for an acting nomination at the Golden Globes, but yeah, I think he's going to show up here. He's been doing good work the past few years with this and The Fabelmans. And then at number 5, I've got Sebastian Stan for A Different Man. So yeah, I'm predicting double nominations for Sebastian Stan for Best Actor in a Drama and Best Actor in a Musical Comedy. Yeah, good year for Sebastian Stan at the Globes. It's unlikely he's going to get nominated at the Oscars, but you never know. And for the 6th spot, there's a bunch of people here. We could go with Michael Keaton for Beetlejuice, Jesse Plemons for Kinds of Kindness. But for the 6th spot, I'm going to go a little bit out there and go with Ryan Gosling for The Fall Guy. I know it seems unlikely because that film didn't do all that well at the box office, but I do think there's an appreciation for the movie. I think it has been underappreciated and underseen by the public, but I think people did generally enjoy the film, and yeah, I could just see Ryan Gosling popping up, for The Fall Guy. He's not going to pop up anywhere else, but maybe the Globes. So yeah, I'm going to be silly and predict Ryan Gosling will show up for The Fall Guy. Okay, so next up we have Supporting Actress, okay? And the thing to remember with the Golden Globes is, while they do divide the leading performances into drama and comedy/musical, they only have one category for Supporting Actor and Supporting Actress, okay? It doesn't matter if your performance is comedic or dramatic, okay? They're all just clumped together into one category. So yeah, with Supporting Actress, I see on the Community tab that most people are predicting Zoe Saldana to win this, and I understand why. But I'm gonna go a little bit against the grain and put Ariana Grande in at number 1. Okay, I am bored the Ariana Grande Butera Glinda Express. Okay, Wicked has really just caught fire recently, and I feel like this might be the moment where Ariana Grande actually becomes a legit contender, people might actually start predicting her to win the Oscar if she wins at the Golden Globes, and I feel like the Hollywood foreign press might actually do it. They might actually go for her. So yeah, I'm predicting her for number 1 for now. Then I'm going to go for Felicity Jones for The Brutalist, just because The Brutalist is so popular and the press love that movie. So yeah, I think she's getting in. Then I'm putting Zoe Saldana in. But yeah, if Zoe Saldana does win the Golden Globe, then yes, I will start changing my tune and start to see what everyone else has been saying all along, that Zoe Saldana is going to be our eventual winner at the Oscars. Like, I just need to see her win something, like a precursor win, in order to make me think that she can actually go all the way and win the Oscar. I've not really been on board the Zoe Saldana train this award season, but yeah, if she does win the Golden Globe, then yes, there's certainly a pathway for her to win the Oscar. So I will definitely start taking her more seriously if and when she does win the Golden Globe, but we shall see. I'm going to give the 4th spot to Danielle Deadwyler. A lot of people are predicting her to get in at the Oscars for supporting actress. I'm not so sure there, because I just don't know if the piano lesson has made enough noise. And I'm also concerned that genre bias may come into play, because the last 20 minutes of the film, it does become quite horror-y. Is that even a term? Horror-y? But yes, I'm concerned that might stop her from getting nominated at the Oscars because of genre bias. It's the same reason I'm concerned about Demi Moore getting nominated at the Oscars, because of genre bias. So yeah, but I am going to put her in at the Golden Globes because there's more room for her here. And yeah, I think she's getting in, so I'm putting her at number 4. Number 5, I'm gonna go with Angelina Ellis-Taylor for Nickel Boys, because Nickel Boys has been doing quite well recently. It is a very well-respected film, and I feel like Angelina Ellis-Taylor is the performance that's going to get acknowledged for it, which seems weird because it is about the 2 lead boys in the film. But yeah, even though Angelina Ellis-Taylor has minimal screen time, she still leaves an impact. And I think she's gonna show up at the Golden Globes, so I'm putting her at number 5. Yeah, watch me do it. And then the number 6, this is tough, because in the community tab, it's like kind of 3 or 4 people competing for that last spot. So you got Selena Gomez, Isabella Rossellini, Margaret Qualley, maybe Saoirse Ronan, just because she's Saoirse Ronan. But my instinct is to go for Isabella Rossellini for Conclave, just because that movie is more well-liked. I know she only has, 7 or 8 minutes of screen time, which is nothing, but her presence is felt throughout that film, okay? She's so good. She's an industry veteran. She's well-respected. Yeah, so I'm going to put her in, but I understand why some people are putting Selena Gomez in, because she does have a big fan base, and Amelia Perez has made a lot of noise. But I've never really seen Selena Gomez as being a contender this whole award season for her performance in Amelia Perez. I know she won Best Actress as part of the quartet of ladies at Cannes, but yeah, I've never really seen her being a big contender this award season. And the Golden Globes seems like her best chance to be nominated somewhere. And if she doesn't get nominated here, then I think it's over for her, okay? I don't think she's going to get in anywhere else if she doesn't show up here at the Golden Globes. So yeah, I'm not going to predict Selena Gomez. I've never really seen her getting nominated for this performance, but if she does show up, I'll be happy for her. I'm just not convinced. I could see Margaret Qualley showing up here because she has showed up in a few critics groups, so maybe she will show up at the Golden Globes, who knows? But yeah, genre bias is sort of holding me back from putting her in my 6, but if she does show up, that'd be awesome. So yeah, my 6 for Best Supporting Actress at the Golden Globes are Ariana Grande Butera, Felicity Jones, Zoe Saldana, Danielle Deadwyler, Angelina Ellis-Taylor, and Isabella Rossellini. So next up we have Best Supporting Actor. This feels like a nice easy one for me. The top 6 on the Awards Expert app are the same 6 that I'm predicting, just in a slightly different order. So Kieran Culkin is the number 1. He seems to be like the one who's winning everything so far. Is he going to be just the sweeper this year? Is he the Divine Joy Randolph this year? Maybe he is the most certified lock that we've got so far, because he seems to be collecting all the trophies. But yeah, Kieran Culkin is in at number 1. So yeah, I'm going to put him in at number 1. I had Guy Pearce in number 2, but I'm going to put him at number 1 for now. So yeah, Kieran Culkin, Guy Pearce, Clarence Macklin won supporting performance at the Gotham Awards. So yeah, I've got him in at number 3. Denzel Washington, Yura Borisov, and Stanley Tucci for positions 4, 5, and 6. But yeah, could anyone else show up here? Maybe Edward Norton for A Complete Unknown, or Jeremy Strong for The Apprentice. The Challengers Boys, Josh O'Connor, Mike Faced. Would be kind of cool if Mike Edelstein showed up for Anora. I would be down for 2 Anora boys showing up in supporting actor. But yeah, I'm not sure it's going to happen. I feel like the top 6 are just like the agreed upon 6, like it was this time last year for the Oscars. We all kind of had the same 6 of Best Supporting Actor. It's just a question of how you put them in an order. So yeah, I'm happy with the 6 for Best Supporting Actor. All right, next up we've got Best Screenplay. And again, like the supporting actor and actress categories, they don't separate the screenplays of the Golden Globes, okay? It's not like Best Original Screenplay and Best Adapted Screenplay, okay? It's just one big screenplay category. So, yeah, what do I think the Hollywood Foreign Press Association is going to go for this year? Definitely Anora, definitely The Brutalist, Conclave, yes. I actually think A Real Pain's probably got a good shot here as well, so I'm putting A Real Pain. Yeah, Sing Sing's been doing quite well. I want to put Sing Sing in here. Number 5. Number 6 is Coralie Farjar's The Substance as well, and yeah, it did win Best Screenplay at Cannes. Is it going to get into Best Screenplay at the Golden Globes? I want to say yes, just because I love The Substance so much. I know it's not really an example of writing, but yeah, I could still see it showing up here. Yeah, I'm just gonna go 6 for 6 with the Community tab. I'm gonna go with The Substance at number 6, because yeah, I wanna see that. I don't really see Emilia Perez getting nominated for screenplay. Could Nickel Boys? Maybe Nickel Boys, maybe Challengers. I'm gonna go with the top 6 that are on the Awards Expert app. Okay, so next up we have Best Picture, non-English. Yeah, everyone in the community is putting Emilia Perez at number 1. Makes the most sense because it's probably going to get into the best musical comedy category, so it's got an advantage there. So yeah, Emilia Perez at number 1. I'm putting The Seed of the Sacred Fig in at number 2. I'm Still Here at number 3. All We Imagine Is Light at number 4. Didi at number 5, and Kneecap at number 6. Now that I've clicked on the community tab, that is pretty much, yep, bang for bang, the exact same lineup. I do love The Girl with the Needle. If that did show up here, I'd be happy to see it. I've still not seen How to Make Millions Before Grandma Dies, but I've heard a lot of positive chatter for that film, so maybe it could show up. I do love Evil Does Not Exist, but if it did show up, I'd actually be kind of surprised. Famiglio, Universal Language, Flow would be cute, but I don't think it's going to happen. Yeah, the top 6 I actually kind of agree with, so I'm just going to be basic and go with the top 6 for non-English film. Then Best Animated Feature, or Best Picture Animated, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, there's been such a terrific year for animation, so I'm going to put in The Wild Robot because, yeah, it's the number 1. Makes the most sense. What a triumph, that movie. Inside Out 2, yes, I think it's made the most money this year, hasn't it? The Inside Out 2. So yeah, Inside Out 2 in at number 2. Memoir of a Snail, one of my favorite films of the year, definitely in at number 3. I think Flow's gonna get in here. I'm gonna put that in at number 4. As for 5 and 6, I haven't seen Wallace and Gromit: Vengeance Most Foul yet. I'm seeing it in like 2 days' time, and I'm so excited for it because I love Wallace and Gromit. Thing is, the Golden Globes, they don't always nominate the Aardman films, okay? Because Chicken Run Door the Nugget didn't get in last year, did it? Yeah, the previous Wallace and Gromit film, The Curse of the Were-Rabbit, didn't get nominated here, so that's giving me pause for thought. And I've not seen Wallace and Gromit: Vengeance Most Foul yet, so is it better than Chicken Run Door the Nugget? Because I didn't like that movie that much. Hopefully Wallace and Gromit is, you know, up to par with what we expect from a Wallace and Gromit film. Also with Wallace and Gromit: Vengeance Most Foul, the thing that's working against it is that it does have a bit of a late release. I know it premiered at the AFI Festival, and I know there have been screeners sent out for it, but have enough people seen it is the question. Is that going to work against it getting nominated at the Globes? So I guess what I'm saying is I won't be all that surprised if Vengeance Most Foul does get snubbed at the Globes. But yeah, number 6, most people go with Moana 2. I've still not seen the film. I know a lot of people don't rate it as much as the first film, but yeah, it's a Disney film, so I feel like, you know, just because of the brand recognition and because it's a sequel to a Disney film that's beloved, they'll probably will get in. No, yeah, I'm pretty happy with my 6. I'm gonna go with Wild Robot, Inside Out 2, Memoir of a Snail, Below, Wallace and Gromit: Vengeance Most Foul, and Moana 2. And then next up we got the Cinematic and Box Office Achievement Award. So yeah, in order to qualify for this category, if you can call it that, you have to make more than 150 million at the box office. So despite the tremendous success of Coralie Farjar's The Substance, making way more money than anticipated, it's not gonna get in here because it's not breached that line of 150 million at the box office. So you're best off just going with, you know, the popular movies that made a lot of money. So I'm gonna go with Doom Part 2, Inside Out 2, made the most money this year, so popping that in here. Wicked in at number 3, Deadpool and Wolverine, probably the second most profitable movie of the year. Then I'm gonna go with Gladiator 2, Beetlejuice, Twisters, and The Wild Robot. Other contenders would be Moana 2, Despicable Me 4, that's made a lot of money this year. Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, maybe, or Godzilla x Kong, but no, I'm pretty happy with my 8, so I'm gonna keep it with that. It's not really a category I care that much about. Oh, original score. Okay, so I'm gonna go with The Brutalist with Daniel Blumberg. Doom Part 2 does qualify here, doesn't qualify at the Oscars, weirdly, so I'm putting it in here. I'm gonna go with Conclave, Challengers. I quite like the score in Saturday Night, John Batiste. It was very Birdman, quite jazzy, had a feel to it. So I can see it popping up here. And I'm going to Chris Bowers for The Wild Robot at number 6, which is pretty much 6 for 6 of the community. A lot of people have Amelia Perez at number 6. I could see it showing up. I'm not so sure about it. Yeah, we could see something random pop up here, like The Room Next Door, Blitz, Wicked, or Sing Sing. But yeah, I'm happy with my 6. I'm sticking with it. And then, last but not least, we have original song. Sadly, I'm just not very excited for this category this year. Like, I don't really know many of the songs here. The only one that I really loved is Kiss the Sky from The Wild Robot. Okay, that moment in the movie is so beautiful. It makes me weep, and like the song is absolutely beautiful. So I would put Kiss the Sky in at number 1 personally. Mi Camino seems to be the number 1 pick on the Awards Expert, followed by El Mal. Both songs from Amelia Perez. I can't for the life of me even tell you how they go. Yeah, I've seen the movie twice and I still don't know how they go. Sorry, but yeah, I'm gonna put Kiss the Sky in at number 1 just because The Wild Robot is so beautiful. Then I'm gonna put in Mi Camino. This category is just all over the place this year. There's Piece by Piece in the Pharrell Williams biopic. There's Like a Bird from Sing Sing that could get in here. Beyond from Moana 2. El Camino, which is different from Mi Camino. And then there's Harper and We'll Go West and Will Harper. This is signed by Kirsten Wiig at the end of the movie. That was lovely. The 688 song The Journey, which is by Diane Warren. And Diane Warren always gets in the Oscars. She didn't get in last year at the Golden Globes for 2 songs that she released. One was for the Flamin' Hot movie, The Fire Inside. Everyone thought she'd get in there. She had another song for Aphie Brady. Can't remember what it's called. But yeah, I don't think she's getting in this year. I don't think anyone's seen the 688 just yet, so that's why I'm not putting it in my 6 just yet. Winter's Coat by songwriter Steve McQueen. Yeah, he played a hand in that. Oh, is that the one sole nomination that Blitz gets for Best Song for Winter's Coat? That would be hilarious. Yeah, so I'm gonna go with Kiss the Sky, number 1. Mi Camino at number 2. Will and Harper Go West at 3. El Mal for number 4, just cause everyone else is predicting it. I don't even know how it goes, sorry. Then I'm gonna go with Like a Bird from Sing Sing, because Sing Sing is really well loved. Then I'm gonna go with Piece by Piece from the movie Piece by Piece. I've not seen the film, but yeah, I don't know, I feel like they'll want some star power in there, and they've got Pharrell Williams, so yeah. That's my predictions for Best Original Song. There you have it, guys. Those are my final predictions for the Golden Globe nominations 2024. Actually, no, it's 2025 because they announce it next year, don't they? But yeah, that's how I'm feeling right now. I will be doing a reaction video to the Golden Globe nominations on Monday the 11th of December, so if you guys don't want to miss that, do click subscribe and help me reach my end of year goal of getting to 10,000 subscribers. If you guys have enjoyed the video, do help me out by hitting the little thumbs up button. It's really good for the algorithm. Or if you want to help support me, leave me some of your Golden Globe predictions in that comment section down below. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching. For more things related to movies, TV, the Oscars, and popcorn culture, I'm Luke Carefield, and I'll see you next time.